Hi everybody, this is Joshua Loera of Kingdom Builders Group, KBG Insurance Financial, starting our new type of video and aspect to the business where we're talking with other local business owners and clients of ours and really shining light on what they do and how they're making an impact in our community. And I really like to talk about what they're doing and how great they are. And so I have a special guest today, Kirk with Seekr, and we're going to talk about their awesome new business and app that they have that they just launched last month. And so I'm going to get a little more information on them, and that way, if you guys are interested, please reach out and follow them. And as they have a really unique niche, and they're in a great industry and space where they really have something going. And the future potential for them is huge. So very blessed to have you here, Michael. And so what I'd like to do is ask you a few questions and really find out more information, get to know Seekr a little better, and for the audience, gives them an idea of who Seekr is. So first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to Kingdom Builders Group.
Well, my name's Michael Kirk. Like you said, I am originally from the southeast of the U.S., real church country there. And when we moved out here to Spokane, I found it was not so easy to find the right fit for us for what we were trying to do. And I found a lot of other people who had a similar experience. And one particular fellow, my business partner, Skylar Overs, had this idea for creating the place for finding a community that really works with what you need and what you're looking for your spiritual journey. And we worked together, grinding for about 8 months, and created this product. It's the Hello Seekr app. It's also the website, seekrapp.tech will take you right there. And it's this clearinghouse. It's all of the religious sites of every stripe in Spokane County, and you can sort through it by what you need, whether you're looking for a community that really supports families with children, or one that's great for college students, or if you're looking for a woman-led congregation, there's only one place to sort by that, and that's Hello Seekr.
Wow.
That's Seekr, no 30.
Right. Awesome, man, just awesome business and model you guys have. Because I think being new to religion, like you just said, there's so many other people out there I think don't know where to start, right? Hey, I am interested in faith, or I am interested in God and the Bible, and where do I go?
Yeah, and the studies say that the church shopping, as we call the experience of trying to find a place, the average millennial church shops 4 to 7 times in their life, and each time they go out there, they visit 5 to 8 different places. I was just talking with a friend of mine recently, a local political figure, and when he came to Spokane the first time around, he was in the military and was trying to find a place. It wasn't until the 13th church he visited that he found one that really fit him and what he was looking for. And 3/4 of the places that he visited were ones that if he knew more about them, he wouldn't have bothered taking the time.
Wow, that is amazing. I think it's a great point too, where it's, I think people go to church or they church shop and say, maybe think like, oh, is it okay to church shop? Am I doing it for the right reason? But I think you really got to find that fit, right? Or saying, hey, I connect with the pastor and I connect with the leaders and people involved, and the way they relay the message, that really speaks to me.
Yeah, especially for various reasons. There are more single parents now than maybe ever before, and you need a place that has a children's ministry for you to be able to more properly and fully engage in that community and experience it. So being able to filter out every place that isn't about providing that kind of support is a real help for those folks to get from believing that religion is important to being able to live out that part of their lives.
That's a great point. Well, Michael, so blessed and just grateful to have you here and be able to work with you guys in Seekr and be along the journey with you guys to see where you go. And being at your guys' launch party last month, just the support that you guys have. Thank you. We're privileged to be part of this journey. So thank you for the information. And you're a business client. Can you tell us a little bit about your business needs and what the products that you guys have with us?
Right. So we're a standard C Corp, although we're exploring becoming a benefit corporation because what we provide, not all of it is monetized. we are providing some public benefit just out of our mission. You know, our vision is to help people to live their lives more abundantly. And so one of the things we're doing is we're mapping out disabilities access to houses of worship. And that's not something that we're charging for. It's just something to help folks with hearing or mobility issues to be able to live out part of their life that sometimes can be really frustrated by just the troubles of life.
Yeah.
And any corporation needs to be covered in some way, and even more so to protect boards of directors. They don't want to run into any trouble,
Right.
so having errors and omissions insurance and directors and officers insurance is a really important step to being able to make that step from working out of the garage to being a serious corporation that's making a difference in the community.
Wow, that's awesome. Great point too, as far as like when you have directors, right, and business partners, making sure everyone's covered. Especially, the space and realm you guys are in, you have so many different moving parts. I'm sure with technology and an app, there's a lot that comes with that.
Yeah, no, and we're all very concerned about, with any form of technology, protecting our information. And while we have gone to all the steps of making sure that we have multiple layers of security, our data being stored in multiple secure facilities, and having all these layers of protection, we also want to make sure that if anything ever were to happen, despite all of these precautions, that there's something out there to take care of any injured parties. Our clients and our users are so important to us, and life is hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
If a disaster were to come up, we want to make sure that people are taken care of.
That's awesome. Great to have that, that relationship with your clients and people using the app and the care for them too. Or being a startup, there's a lot of costs that go into business, and I'm sure maybe some businesses say, maybe we'll wait on the D&O, maybe we'll wait on the E&O, but to do that from the beginning, it just shines light on, Seekr, and your mission and vision and the care you do have for people, so. And so with the general liability, E&O and D&O coverages up to this point, how have those products and services served your needs so far?
Right off the bat, we are able to approach people that are already important figures in the community or have great skill sets that we need, whether it's being a social media guru or a top flight accountant or lawyer, that they can join in with this fledgling organization without knowing that their personal assets are at risk. And that enables us to bring in a whole different class of advisors and officers to help us to build and build our relationships with all the different parts of the community.
That's a great point. So you guys are going out and talking to different segments, let's say a business or the community. They often ask and look, say, hey, do you have these coverages in place before they even maybe
Oh yes,
want to work with you?
I'm not the one that deals with investors.
Yeah.
That's my business partner, Skylar Ogers. But serious investors, they're going to want to know that their risk is minimized, because one lawsuit, frivolous or not, can wipe out all of the liquidity that a company has. So it's important for us to be able to say to those investors that we are secure and we will be able to handle whatever comes up, so that they have the comfort needed to invest their capital in growing this enterprise.
Wow, that's a great point. And a lot of times you don't know that information until you get in there. Starting a new business, I'm sure things came up saying, hey, take a look at D&O coverage or E&O coverage. You guys are like, whoa, what is that? I guess we need to
You don't want to be caught unprepared in a pitch meeting. That's
right?
for sure.
Oh, for sure, man. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, we're just excited to be here with you on this journey, and the information and knowledge you're relaying to us on your great company, and also what it takes to start a company. I mean, being business owners ourselves, there's definitely a lot that go into it, and being prepared as much as you can, and then also leaving room for saying, hey, there's stuff that will come up that maybe we're not prepared for, but we'll have the tools to handle it, right? So.
And the service that y'all have given has just been top notch, and at a great price point too. To speak practically, that's something that with a startup, especially, funds are limited to get going. You have to budget every nickel, and to have a place that understands that, because you guys started up yourselves, that really helps us to be comfortable that you guys understand where we've been, and to be in a great position to be good partners.
Yeah, I agree. Because at the end of the day, we're all helping each other to grow and get to that next level and goal, or wherever our businesses are going. It's nice to have a support system around, right? Where you do understand each other, and hey, I know what it takes to have nothing or to start from nothing. And, it's a cool story to be able to talk about later. And so, and it's with KBG, how come you guys did pick KBG and Kingdom Builders Group at the beginning?
Well, I believe it's an important practice to shop around and be the best custodian of the capital, of the resources of the corporation, being the treasurer. And as a part of that, Kingdom Builders Group came to our attention through a contact in the community, and the responsiveness and the quality of the quotes and the insurance products through the firms that you brokered through has been as good as anyone else, and usually better. And not only that, but there seemed to be more interest and investment in the relationship, which for us, starting locally, working from really our personal contacts to get things started, relationship building is an important part of what we're doing. And so seeing that one of our business partners takes that as seriously as we do was tremendously important. And it was really, more than anything, probably the deciding factor on who we went with.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. And yeah, we definitely appreciate it. And I couldn't be more excited for you guys and see where you guys are going with your company. So, and the people you'll help. I mean, not alone, you guys and what you'll do with Seekr, but imagine the people you'll bring to a religion or to a faith and maybe save their life or change their lives. I mean, where you guys are headed, it's really unique.
There was an experience recently we had out at, we were at Unity in the Community, a great local intercultural festival, and there were folks that we met there who had grown up in a particular church, but like so many young people do nowadays, they moved because the economy is moving around and folks don't get to stay in their hometowns as much as they used to. And they found that they were looking for something a little bit different than what they grew up with, but they didn't have the tools to sort through the 500 different religious communities here in Spokane County to figure it out. You have to, before Seekr, you pretty much had to know what you were looking for in order to find it. But us, with our tools and everything in one place, they were able, and they were excited to be able to look through that and find something that fits them, not just what they want, but what they need. And that's a tremendously rewarding experience to see someone really connect and find that great value proposition in all of our hard work.
Wow, that is awesome. Such a great point too. I mean, 500 different options.
You go through that. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Right? A lot of people probably don't begin. It's like, hey, there's so many options, I'm just not even going to do it.
Yeah, and that's honestly what we think is happening for a lot of folks. There's, nationwide, 30% of folks are not religious, but fully a third of those believe religion is important. Here in Spokane County, the folks that aren't religiously affiliated is over double that. It's over 60%. Which really surprised me because there's so many people of faith in this area. But a lot of them are just folks who haven't been able to find their home. And we're about that. Seek, find, grow. That's our motto.
Wow, that is awesome. I love the name too, Seekr. You're out there seeking.
There was a great quote from Pope Benedict XVI several years ago. I come from the Catholic tradition, and he said that the earnest seeker is probably closer to God than the apathetic Christian. And that really resonated with me, that there are people out there that are really seeking to connect with something more, but the system isn't set up to really help them do that. And that's the gap that we're looking to fill. It's a thousands of years old question. How do you connect the people who have found something with the people that are seeking something? And so we create that place. Hello Seekr. It's in the App Store. I like to call it the marketplace of meaning. But Yeah, hello Seekr, S-E-E-K-R. Can't say that enough.
Right? Yeah, check them out, and it's great. Yeah, great app, and what you guys are doing is so amazing. And we'll have their information in our links as well below. But last question, what has been one of the biggest challenges I guess you guys have faced being a new business and a new industry and a niche, and as unique as you guys are?
Well, there's certainly lots of opportunity out there in the technology sector, but there's also a lot of difficulty involved in that. Making sure that we had proper security to make sure that we were protecting people's information, that we were keeping it secure and destroying their personal information as well to make sure that it can't be compromised. And just navigating that tech sphere nowadays, in this climate of data breaches and so on. We wanted to be a little different from that, and we also made a commitment to not profit off of their information like so many companies do. All of your free games and your free services, they're not really free. They're selling the information that they get off of you, and that's not something that we do. We provide our service free of charge to users and free of information profit. And it's totally supported by the religious organizations that are looking to reach out and help people. And that's one of the things that I love about it too, is that there's a little bit of a competitive spirit to it, but it's also totally collaborative, that all of these different communities of different faiths, of different backgrounds are all working together to help people find meaning and live more abundantly.
Wow, that's amazing right there. Getting them to come together and say, hey, let's work together. And you might be, like you said, maybe competition on your street. Now, you're a church down the street, you have another church down the street, and they come together and say, hey, let's be as one almost. That's amazing. And the part of, free information too and not selling, I think that's a great point to make too, where people put in their information on an app and then, a week later you get an email from somebody, like, how do they even get my email, I think that there too is.
I think a lot of us are tired of that.
Yeah.
And so we made a commitment before we even went live in the App Store that's not something that we're going to include in our business model.
Right.
We're not going to be profiting like that. We'll gather statistics, but nothing that is personal user data.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Awesome, man. Well, definitely appreciate you coming in today, Michael, and giving us the time to.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and create this video and trying to add value, to our followers and supporters out there, and really, educate and make shine light on other businesses like yours and what you guys are doing, and spread the word of, hey, there's a lot of great people doing great things. So
we're looking forward to spreading the word about y'all.
Yeah.
It's a special company you got here, and we're really glad to be working with you.
Thank you, appreciate it. And so, thank you guys for watching, and we'll put the links and information about Seekr and how to find them below, and also Michael will tell you as well where to go and go out and download their app.
Really easy. You can go to our website at seekr.tech, that's seekr.tech, to look at our website and see what's going on there. We also have a web app, so in addition to being in the Google Play Store and Apple App Store under Hello Seekr, again, S-E-E-K-R, you can find us on the web and use our app from your laptop on the couch. And that's seekrapp.tech, S-E-E-K-R app.tech.
Awesome. Sounds good. Wow. Well, go check them out and download their app. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Definitely love to help you more and get you some information. And I would appreciate you guys watching. So, Michael, thank you.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Take care, Josh.
You too. Thank you.